In today's video, we're going to talk about how to find video editing clients. I grown my audience to over 100k followers and my content agency to over 100k within a year. So today I'm going to share all the secrets of how to actually get video editing clients for your editing business. You need to stop waiting for clients to find you. If you're posting your reel on Instagram hoping someone will DM you, you're doing it all wrong. That's never gonna happen. And if that happens, you're just lucky, and that's just a one-time thing. Most editors are passive. They are not business owners, they're freelancers. They wait instead of actively hunting for clients. When you start out as a video editor and you want to scale up to more than 10k, 20k, 30k, however far you want to go, your job is to get new clients. Your job is not to design a logo, to edit videos. Your job is to actually actively get new clients. And that's just the hard truth about being in business. So today I'm going to show you exactly where to find these clients and how to approach them. So let's dive in. The first thing is you need to go where your clients are at. So where are they hanging out, not where other editors are. You need to figure out who is your ideal client. At this point, you should have a niche and you should know where and who your ideal client is. So go to the platform where they are hanging out. So for social media, this could be Instagram, for example. There's a lot of business accounts with poor content on Instagram, or LinkedIn, for example, or even YouTube. These are the three most popular platforms. Then we have TikTok, but I wouldn't recommend going into editing actually TikToks because that's not too high paying. That's not a very high paying editing style that people are willing to pay a lot of money for. Another thing is online communities, like Facebook groups for coaches, entrepreneurs, content creators, not just video editing groups. You need to be exactly where your ideal clients are, in those groups, in those communities. If your niche is a local business, for example, like restaurant gyms, real estate agents, whoever needs these videos and whoever is your ideal client, just go to them in person, face to face, to the restaurant, to the gyms, to the real estate agents, and so on, and start conversations there. That's gonna make you stand out way more and actually be much easier to sell these clients than DMing a bunch of different clients. Another thing could be networking events. If your ideal clients are hanging out at networking events, you could actually find them there. So if, for example, if your ideal client is consultants, for example, financial consultants, they could be actually hanging out at networking events. So go to those events and actually start talking to those people. So let's dive into actually the outreach strategy that I'm using and I have seen a lot of success with. So the first thing is obviously personalized outreach beats mass messaging every single time. You need to be personalized. The first thing with this strategy is obviously do your homework. So watch their content, understand their business, and identify specific problems with their videos and their content, their funnels, whatever you solve, whatever problem you solve for your clients. So actually go and look at what they're doing and do some good research, because that's gonna make you stand out. If you go and look at someone's video that they posted 30 days ago, and you go and pinpoint something in that video to them in the messages, you're gonna stand so much out when they see that you actually took time and actually did your research and then mentioning it in your outreach. That's gonna make you stand out a lot. There's a few things that goes into getting the perfect outreach message. We actually use a strategy that I can't dive into it in this video because it's gonna be way too long, but just quickly, the goal is to engage with these accounts. So you basically build a list of 30 people. Once you have this list of your 30 ideal clients, people who can afford your service, need your help, and people that you actually can help, then I want you to actually go and engage with these accounts. So like, comment, just engage like a human on these accounts. And also at the same time, you're doing a research. So you're looking at their content, what type of problems are they facing, and how can you actually help these people. Then once you have done this for a few days, I want you to send the initial message. And the goal with this message is like compliment them on something specific, like point out some important opportunity or offer free value, not free work. The goal is to just get them to respond. Like that's the only goal. You don't want to sell at this point. After they reply, you ask them if you can send a quick video. If they say yes, then you go and actually make a 2-minute personalized video to them. So you make it from scratch, a personalized video. You can have a script that you follow, but I want you, the first 2 sentences in that video needs to be super personalized, and then you can dive into the script. And the goal is not to sell your services here. The goal is to actually pinpoint their problem, come up with a solution, that you have a solution to this problem, and get them to book a call. And this is all that you do on this short video. And then I want you to post it to YouTube with a thumbnail with their name on it. Because when you, for example, on Instagram send this video to them, they are going to see the thumbnail and their name is going to be written right there. And that's how you actually stand out and book a huge amount of calls, but not only book calls, but also close these clients, because that's going to make you stand out. And this has worked incredibly well for me. And the thing is, most people are not going to book the call after watching the video. You need to follow up. And also, most people are not going to reply immediately, so you need to follow up. And the follow-up sequence that I usually use is like, I wouldn't follow up more than 4 times. Like 3 is also a lot. Because if they don't answer after 3 times, the likelihood of them answering after the 4th time is not very high. So I wouldn't waste my time and annoy people if they are not interested, because you're not going to sell them on the call. Even though they respond and you get them the video, they might not even hire you. So yeah, 3 follow-ups or maximum 4 follow-ups. And the thing with these follow-ups, you don't want to sound like everyone else. You actually want to give some value and come back to their pain points and mention that you have the solution to these problems. So don't say things like, I'm just following up with you. Hey, how are things doing? I'm just following up. Like everyone else sounds like that, and you just sound like a appointment setter and someone trying to sell them something. So just going back to their pain points, like, hey Jack, still curious, like, did you solve your problem on XYZ? Or is this a concern for you still? Or is this a problem for you still? Like those types of follow-ups you want to have. And the thing is, like, you can't do outreach if you don't have any content on your account. That's like the number one mistake I see people do. They do outreach talking about how good they are as a video editor. I go on their account and there's a picture of their cat from 5 years ago. Like, you need to actually build up a brand for you if you want to charge premium pricing and actually get clients. So a few different things that you can post. I would at least have like 30 posts on your page, so people can see that you're a real business, you're a real person, and you actually get results. So the first thing is like a before and after transformation. Show your how you basically improved someone's videos, what results you got for them, and so on. So these could be in highlights and reels as well. Also carousels work. So before and after transformations. For example, video edits that you have done, so before and after, and also results that you have got for clients. Then I want you to have testimonials, so have some testimonials in the highlights. Then educational content, teach business owners what makes videos convert. So just do like educational content that they could learn from, because this is gonna make people feel like, aha, he actually knows what he's talking about. And then obviously like case studies, so share specific client wins, numbers, the outcomes, and the results that you got for them. And again, like you need to focus on the platform where your ideal clients are on. So if it's Instagram, you need to focus on Instagram. And there's no point in posting content and reaching out to people on every single platform, because you're not going to be an expert at all of these platforms on getting clients. Rather focus on one platform and double down on that platform, because that's going to speed up your success. The thing is, consistency beats every single perfect strategy. This takes time and you need to be consistent. So what I want you to do is actually find your 30 ideal clients, start engaging with them, spend some time researching about these people, and build out a schedule that you can follow month after month and doing outreach. Because even though you get a lot of clients, you never can stop doing outreach. You need to always do marketing. That's one mistake that I faced. I didn't do any marketing for a while when I got a bunch of clients. Then a few clients left because they hired in-house or whatever. And yeah, I was struggling because I didn't have any marketing. I didn't have any leads, and I needed basically to start from zero. So you can never stop doing marketing and outreach. You always need to do sales. I hope you enjoyed this video, and with that being said, it's time to get back to work.